What's up, Fibbers? Hey, Alex. What's up, Mac? What's up, door holder? Just getting started here. What's up, Mike? Trying to make sure everything is copacetic. Call you aloof? Okay. Also waiting on Mr. Yoshi Eater to come in here because I'm going to try to do a live review of a certain product, if you know what I mean. Hey, Andrea Lynn. Yes, TGIF. Absolutely. Yep. No. The one with Mario is going to be put on hold. Because he's got some things going on. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing great. Hope you had a good Friday. It is the start of the weekend. What's up, Megan? I actually took a mental health day today, and I spent most of it working on editing content. Mike, thank you for the share. Appreciate that. But this is a level that I saw Fibbers play the other day. So, and of course, it's a light Kaizo, so I wanted to try it out. So, let's go. Hi, Timmy. Welcome in. I screwed up already. Oh, that part's tough. You gotta hit that question mark block. Alright, a little bit of progress, pizza. What's up, Brittany? Welcome in. What's up, the girls that said hi? A little bit more progress. What's up, Sid Michelle? What's up, Quirky Wine? Welcome in, everybody. This is a Kaizo level on Mario Maker 2. No, I haven't tried the Dr. Pepper yet. I'm going to wait for Mr. Yoshi Eater to be in here first. Maddie also demands that. Okay, hold up. Hold up. I gotta stop the stream right now. Maddie, this is for you. If you're watching, this is for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Maddie. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. What's the difference between Kaizo and Super Mario Maker? Okay, so Kaizo is a Japanese term. It stands for rearrange. The Kaizo idea originally started back in the mid-2000s. Pretty much what they did was they took Mario 3 or Mario World, which Mario World ended up being a lot easier for them to do, and they created custom levels, and they patched it from Super Mario World. And it became really popular. and Nintendo tried to sue the people that were doing it, but lost because of the fact that the people that were making these actually weren't selling them. They weren't making any money off of it. So the Supreme Court said, no, they're not making any money. So, technically there's nothing that you can do about it. So in return, Nintendo's like, okay, well, you know what? If people are going to do that, let's make some money off of it. They started making the first Mario Maker game. And then, now we've got Mario Maker 2 for the Nintendo Switch. So technically Kaizo came before Mario Maker 2. You could play Kaizo on a PC. You could also play it on emulator consoles like a Super Console X Pro, stuff like that. Ontario, Canada doesn't have strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper. Try to order it from Amazon. Maybe they can ship it to you. What's up, Charlie? You just made her night nice. I'm glad I was able to. No problem, Hunter. Fun facts with text. That's right. You learn something new every day, or the more you know. But technically, Kaizo in its own right is just like the main thing is that it's a more challenging game than your usual Mario. So like right here, this is a challenging level in a Kaizo style. No, Rob, I didn't try it yet. I'm waiting for Yoshi Eater to come in. That part's tough. Yeah, you didn't miss it. Thank you guys already for the likes. Appreciate that. Welcome in, everybody. That's a tough level. Megan, thank you for the share. Appreciate that. Yeah, you got to get the jumping just perfect. There we go. Oh, crap. That was a lot of progress. Tons of progress beats on that run. Dang. What's up, Jacob? Extra large. Right? No, Sebi, this isn't the one that you gave me. This is the one that Fibbers was playing yesterday. Or was it yesterday or the day before? But anyways, I still want to try it. I'll try that world still. By the way, make sure to follow Fibbers and SebiG13. Some awesome streamers and good friends of mine. Make sure to give them a follow. It was last night, right on. So something cool happened. There's a friend of mine who does these social club classes online with children about video games. They talk about like Mario games, Zelda games, Pokemon games, what have you. And she ended up on the Kelly Clarkson show talking about it. And I thought it was pretty cool. No problem, Fibbers. Hey, Ashton, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you guys are having an awesome Friday. It's the start of the weekend. We're going to have some fun. Play some Kaizo. May have gotten the world record on your Yoshi Eat level. I wouldn't be surprised. Did you enjoy it? Oh! Man, those one-up sounds are just so satisfying. Kristen just said, who knew Epic could sing like that? She's impressed. I was actually in choir when I was in high school. And my senior year, I got first place in a solo and ensemble. Hey, I wish I could stay long, but here for a bit. Hope you and everyone are having a great night. Thanks, Lenny. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, Chef, you missed it. I was singing happy birthday to Brittany's daughter. Avery, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Alright, Amanda, redo. Maybe I'll clip it and I'll post it on TikTok. I'm doing a lot of content editing today. Ooh. That part right there is tough. What's up, Peach? The difficulty of the world I sent you is about the same as this one. Oh, fun. I'm not doing any level requests today. I'm doing that tomorrow. Yeah, I understand, Brian. I understand. I've been there before. I should be done with the world soon. My goal is to make 8. Right on. Once you're done, make sure to post your maker code in the Discord so everybody can play it. Oh! If I hadn't thrown it. Yeah, no request today. I'm going to do that tomorrow. Hold up. I missed something here. Yeah, Peach, I remember you said you had a job offer. You start April 6th. Congratulations. Yoshi Eater, just in time, my brother. All right, everybody, I'm going to pause this gaming for a moment because I promised Mr. Yoshi Eater something special, and he just joined us in the chat. By the way, make sure to give him a follow. He's a good friend of mine, an awesome streamer, awesome content creator. He does Kaizo, ROM hacks, and He recently has been very, very, very obsessed with a certain kind of soda. And you know what I'm talking about. It is the Dr. Pepper Strawberries and Cream. I couldn't find it for the longest time, and I went shopping today at my local Walmart. I've been told several times that they didn't have it, and I found the zero sugar version, and they actually have it. Hey, Mylin. So, however, I'm not going to drink it from this can because I don't trust myself not to spill it all over my electronics. So I went ahead and poured it into this cup right here, just to be on the safe side. So I'm going to do you're getting a live review. I haven't tried this yet. You're getting a live review. This is the first time I'm trying this. Strawberries and Cream, Dr. Pepper. And this is for you, Mr. Yoshi Eater. Okay? And I can already smell the strawberries. That smells really good. Never knew they had that flavor. Yeah, it just recently came out. That is the most delicious soda I have ever had in my freaking life. Oh my God. Wow. That's good stuff, man. Wow. And I've actually cut myself off of sodas for the past couple of months because I've been trying to get healthier and everything. But man, that is effing good. Yeah, I don't want to drop the F-bomb because TikTok will probably ban me. There's some moment here. Oh, man, that's delicious. Hang on. I gotta go for more. That is some good stuff. That is good stuff. Seriously, Dr. Pepper needs to endorse you, brother. Seriously. Yeah, they have the Peeps Pepsi, and I don't like Peeps at all, so I am going to pass on that one because I would probably end up vomiting. So, as all Texans should, drink Dr. Pepper. Absolutely, Axel. Absolutely, man. I told you I was going to wait for you, brother. I told you. All right. And I'm going to post this on like TikTok and everything. Time for the Mario community to harass Dr. Pepper until they sponsor Mr. Yoshi Eater. Absolutely. I completely agree with that. Feel like that doesn't mix well. It's like pouring soda on marshmallows. I agree. I don't like Peeps anyways. So I don't think Pepsi and Peeps is a good combination. Excuse me. Yeah, make sure you give Mr. Yoshi Eater a follow. Check out his streams when you get a chance. Yeah, Peeps are gross. Cherry Coke fan I like better than regular Coke. Yeah, cherry stuff is pretty good. Diet Pepsi Wild Cherry. I don't drink Diet Pepsi. I think I've had the Wild Cherry before. But again, I'm just like not really trying to drink a lot of soda because I'm trying to get healthy, which is one of the reasons why I switched to G Fuel. That way it doesn't have all the carbonation and sugar and stuff, you know? Could run another one. G Fuel. Yeah, absolutely. G Fuel is amazing. I'm gonna go on a G Fuel run and do a video of it tomorrow so I can post it up. brisk is okay. Yeah. Yeah, I've cut myself off of like sweet teas and coffee and sodas and stuff like that. So, that's TSD. Yeah, I do. I only have maybe one a day or one every other day. Yeah. I'm a little over halfway done with the tub of the bubblegum flavor that. Oh, that was a teeny bit of progress pizza right there. You just like the Peeps Pepsi? I don't blame you. Even the sound of it is gross. Hey, thank you for the gifts. I appreciate that. Hercules, thank you for the roses. Can't quit coffee, but I do keto coffee with unsweetened vanilla. Hey, there you go. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, man. Getting closer and closer. I like Pepsi in general. Yeah, everybody's got their different tastes. There's nothing wrong with that. Love my iced coffee. Can't stop that. Hey, to each their own. I'm not telling everybody what to do, It's just me personally. I do it for health reasons. So, what's up, Gio? Try the Pepsi Peeps just to see what it tastes like. Let me know what you think of it. Already over 4,000 likes. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. I need to quit soda, but it's so hard. It really is. I understand, especially when it's something that you've had for so long, and it tastes so good. Your body ends up craving it after you stop for so long. But it's like, I had to do it, We're talking about soda so much because of my first time drinking strawberries and Dr. Pepper ended up being like the topic of the night. I love good old Coca-Cola. There you go. But yeah, the only thing I've been drinking lately, other than having milk for cereal, is just G Fuel or flavored water. I would say the only tea that's similar to this tea is definitely Fuse iced tea. Right on. The last iced tea I had was Milo Sweet Tea. Oh, Carolyn, that's been out for a while here. Still haven't tried the Dr. Pepper strawberry ice cream. It's really good. It's really good. I would give it a shot. If I were you. I already gave it a shot and I really like it. Yeah, I'm gonna after work, I'm gonna go on a G Fuel run. I'm gonna record it so I can show like different stores having the G Fuel products. Like I know my local Walmart has like tons of cans, and And they have some of the single boxes. Dang, getting that turtle right there is tough. I don't care for the Sprite Cranberry. I tried it a while back. Dude, you gotta go! It's an up pipe! It's an up pipe! Oh, that's the evil up pipe. Man, that was progress. Oh. As soon as I hit that shell, I gotta go up the pipe. Yes, the up pipe. It's my arch nemesis, the up pipe. Oh. My all-time favorite soda when I was drinking it was the Mountain Dew Code Red. I don't want a star. Trust me, you don't. In Kaizo, you don't want a star because that will actually ruin everything. My local variety store doesn't have G Fuel. Oh no! Well, good thing you got the website because they do ship internationally. You know, and you can use my discount code to save you 20 to 30%. At the very end. Talking about the very end of this level? Or at the very end, like where the up pipe is? What other G Fuel flavors you like? So, obviously, bubblegum. I like the PewDiePie flavor, which is like a Riggenberry. Snow cone flavor is delicious. The watermelon, to me, tastes like what are those candies? Like a Jolly Rancher watermelon. So that's pretty good if you like those. The Sonic Patrons are really good. The Mega Man Blue Bomber Slushy flavor is pretty good. There's a lot of other flavors I haven't tried yet. My least favorite one is the Crash Bandicoot one. Did not like it. Oh, missed the shell. You ordered some last night? Yeah, I saw that. Hope you enjoy it. Hey, Ron, what's up, brother? Thinks I'm looking to stock up next week. Absolutely. There's like tons of other flavors I haven't even tried yet, so. G Fuel sponsorship, Texan Gamers flavor, Dr. Pepper, strawberry and cream. The Dr. Pepper and strawberry cream goes to Mr. Yoshi Eater. That's his shtick. Dr. Pepper needs to sponsor him. Especially after that little Kenny G video he did with it. Excuse me. Man, Joss, I don't know. I guess Mother Nature's on some more stuff. Man. So, like, earlier in the week, it was warm. now it's cold again. And it's going to get warm over the weekend, and it's going to get cold and rainy next weekend. So, if you hear me sniffling and sneezing a lot, that's why. All this weather change is really messing with my sinuses. I lived in Dallas. There was 80 mile per hour wind. Yeah. Earlier this week, we had that really massive storm come, from the West Coast all the way through here. And it's like there were tornado warnings here and near where I was at. It's crazy. Yeah, it's messed up here to 52 degrees and raining here tonight. It's supposed to be in the 60s. Yeah. Was it Norman, Oklahoma, where Oklahoma University is at? Not anywhere at the school, but homes near it were destroyed by a tornado on that same day. 8 inches of snow? Yeesh. That's insane. Now, see, winter weather I can understand. If it's cold, I can understand. But the fact that we're getting warmer weather and tornadoes and stuff in February and early March, it's not usual. It's Mr. Professional Streamer. What is up, brother? I told you, you're never going to hear the end of that. Mr. Shaker Bottle. That's right, I actually have it over here. But actually tonight, the first time ever, I did a live review of Strawberries and Cream Dr. Pepper. So I'm drinking that right now. Over 8,000 likes already. Thank you guys. I greatly appreciate that. Let's go! We made it! Checkpoint City, look at that! We got the checkpoint! Tons of Progress Pizza right there, man. That's tough just to even get that on switch right there. That's right, Checkpoint City is a beautiful city. Eesh, that is tough. Check of the checkpoint. Thank you for the GGs, Jerry. I appreciate that. How the heck can you get past this part? I'll figure it out. One way or another. One way or another. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna get past this level, yeah. One way or another. Checkpoint Village? Nah, man, this is Checkpoint City, bro. Over 10,000 likes. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. This is tough. Fibbers, thank you for the GGs. Appreciate that. What's the bro code, though? Are we talking about the bro code from How I Met Your Mother? Look, all I can say, I gave up after 10 minutes. You know I don't give up. I'll get this. Whoa. Gotta be a way to... Oh, I think I figured it out. Okay. You got a pro controller? Nice. When I was at my local Walmart, I was looking for a second one in case I ever needed a backup one, but couldn't find any wireless ones, and I don't like the wired ones. Melly, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. There we go. Got it. What's up, Pokemon? We're talking about the beard again. I figured it out. So right before you hit the spring, you gotta let go of the jump button and then jump on it again to get a better jump. Oh, I'm gonna grow it back, Pokemon. Don't worry about that. It was unintentional. What happened? So what happened was, Monday night I was trying to trim the goatee because Tuesday I had to go to the office, and I slipped and I trimmed it a little too much, and it just looked like crap. And so I ended up having to shave it all off. But I'm gonna grow it back. I don't like wire controllers, too much tingling, exactly. There you go, Marlon. But yeah, I'm gonna grow it back. Excuse me. It's a tough jump, but it is doable. Love the streams. Thank you. I appreciate that. That is a tough jump, though. That is a tough jump. Whoever made this level, you know, hats off to them because it's a very creative level as far as Kaizo. She cute, though. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Jumped over it. Oh, it went really well. It was mostly just pointers, you know, things they're trying to get me to incorporate them into my stream so I could be a better content creator. A little bit of progress, pizza. Let's go. you know, and saying what to do and what not to do. Screw that part up. See, I told you I'd get it. Yeah, we're getting some Progress Pizza here. I have a wire Pro Controller and it passed away. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, Aaron. I know how you feel. What was it, Tuesday and Wednesday? I had a lot of internet issues at the house. And I had to go in the office again because I couldn't do work at home. What am I doing? I'm playing a game. Yeah, that was a fire engine. Yeah, I live like right off of a main road, so I hear sirens a lot. Like what happened in Booney's controller? Oh. Yeah, Donald, his controller bit the dust as well, so he had to use a PS5 controller for his stream right now. Okay, that was progress, but that fireball was way off. Thank you guys, appreciate that. Thank you for the support. I know there's a lot of other people streaming right now, so I appreciate you guys hanging out. Wish I could try the controller before buying it. Yeah, I understand. I love my Pro Controller. I've had it since I've had my Switch. Excuse me. Thank you, Brittany. Appreciate that. Man, that is tough right there. Thank you, Encyclopedia. Appreciate that. Yeah, you pretty much got to push it up to the left so it can bounce off that spring and come towards you. Do they only make Pro Controllers for the Switch? There's like some third-party ones for the Switch. Like, this is a third-party one that I have. Like, this one right here, it's got art from Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on it. It was made from a third-party company, but it works directly for the Switch. Well, Fibbers, we're trading places. You got further on me than on that one speedrun. I'm getting further on you in this level. I got squished. Like, I want a controller exactly like the Pro to use for my Super Console X Pro. They make tons of controllers for that. You can get them on Amazon. Sis, thank you for the gifts. Appreciate that. Yeah, dude, you gotta have patience with these kind of levels. I just like the Joy-Cons. I do too. But I'm gonna have to use them for Mario Odyssey. Because it's better to use the Joy-Cons than using the Pro Controller for that game. But it was almost 1 a.m. when I was playing. Oh, okay. What's up, Vernon? The one I have is what they call a Amazon controller. I'll have to show it to you sometime. But it's the one I use for when I play on my Super Console X Pro. It's a wired controller because I couldn't find any good wireless ones at the time. But if you really want like a really good wired or wireless controller, the ones like Booney had, or the ones like Donald WD518 had, what was it, 8-Bit Doe? They do really good controllers. I got Nintendo Switch Sports, but you can't use the Pro Controller in that game. Yeah, I know. I screwed that up. How are you so good? Tons of practice, man. Tons of practice. I have no patience for these levels. Yeah, well, you know me, I live by my motto. It's never a matter of if, it's always a matter of when. What was the names you just said? Or can someone write in chat the names of the controllers like Booney had? Oh, okay, you gotta jump twice on that part, that's why. Alright, give me a second, I'll write it in There you go. I just typed it in chat. But yeah, look for that on Amazon. They have a ton of controllers that are really good for the Super Console X Pro. Yeah, a little bit of progress points there. Oh, what the? No problem. Over 11,000 likes. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. Let's keep tapping those screens. Get the stickers. What stickers? Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're the ones that make the console, and then they put RetroArch emulator on it. That's right, Progress Pizza. Smart, thank you for the GG. If you're talking about the emotes, you have to be a subscriber. So, towards the little chat thing down there, there's like a little star next to where you can type in your chat. You click on that star and you can subscribe for like, here in America, it's like $5.99 a month. And it lets you use those custom emotes. Yeah, the ones that come with them are trash. I would definitely suggest replacing the colors. Oh, almost had that. Yeah, the ones that come with them have like a lot of input lag. So it's really hard to play the games really good. Man, that jump is tough. All right, Axel, have a good one, man. Appreciate you being here. Uh-huh. Yeah, I found out from Booney, veteran, who's the one who told me about the Super Console X Pro, because he plays all of his Kaizos and ROM hacks on his, and he educated me about it, and he highly suggested that I replace the controllers that come with it. The best one would be all. Yes, Carolyn, that's the one that Booney uses. Booney uses it, Jesse uses it, Donald was using it. And to get over that part is tough. Oh, no problem. Yeah. He plays every Kaizo and ROM hack that he's played on that console. He's actually customized his. I don't know how he did it, but he customized his. Screw that up. And that's all of the Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream. And that was really good. No, yeah, he does the. He takes all the stuff and puts it on from his computer onto the console. He uses the little micro SD card that comes with it. Hey, Jenna, welcome in. Some people do play their hacks and Kaizos off of their computers, but he plays it on the Super Console X Pro. Yeah, you missed it. Mr. Yoshi Eater was in here, and I did a live review of the Strawberries and Cream Dr. Pepper for the first time. Thanks, Carolyn. That was way off. Saw the moment it hit your soul. It was really good. Yeah, if you haven't had a chance to try the Strawberries and Cream Dr. Pepper yet, I highly suggest it. I bought an SD card and reader to try and download games. Right on. Yeah, I would highly suggest those 8-bit Do controllers. That seems to be the one that everybody likes. That dang wall right there. Big old ball of chicken darns, man. There you go, Marlon. Didn't even get the switch that time. You are eat yourself. Get back my internet. TikTok is lagging bad. Comments acting weird. All right. Let's make sure it's not my end. Yeah, we're good on my end. That is a tough jump right there. Starting my weekend off with some epic Texan. What's up, BK? Welcome in. Doing another Crazy Kaiser level. So really, you can either move it to the left or the right, I guess. Either way, it'll get the shell over there. As long as you land on that specific spot. Hey, Carrie, welcome in. All right, Breezy G, have a good night. Appreciate you being here. Excuse me. Yeah, it's a pretty challenging level, but you know me, I don't give up. That wall. you guys, but I'm excited because next month we get the Mario movie, which moved up 2 days. So it's coming out on April 5th instead of April 7th. And not long after that, in the month of March, we get the new Breath of the Wild game, Tears of the Kingdom. Never gonna give it up, never gonna put it down. Brittany over there trying to rickroll me. Am I gonna watch Creed 3? Yeah, eventually. I mean, I'm not gonna go this weekend to watch it, but I will watch it eventually. I've already seen some clips of it. It looks really good. And it's the directorial debut of Michael B. Jordan. That was a tough jump. Seriously. Has anybody watched the first episode of season 3 of The Mandalorian? Your beard is bizarre. It'll grow back. I'm getting rickrolled again. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Thanks, Brian. Same difference, Carolyn. It's pretty much the same thing. That wall. It's like you have to do it like perfectly to be able to get across it. What's up, Dorlicious? Welcome in. Good to see you, my friend. Just finished with a client. Right on. I actually took a mental health day today. I had a really rough week, and I needed it. And I spent most of it editing content. And then you missed it. I tried the strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper for the first time and did a live review for Mr. Yoshi Eater. And now I'm playing a Kaizo level. What's up, Kenneth? Oh, and I sang happy birthday to Maddie. Yeah, I know about the Mario Kart levels. Yeah, I'm excited for that. What happened to my beard? They got tired, went on strike. No, I'm just kidding. Monday evening, I was trying to trim my goatee, and I slipped and fell and trimmed it too much, and so I had to shave it all off. So, but I'm gonna grow it back. I mean, honestly, if you look closely, I already got a 5 o'clock shadow going on. Excuse me. I did not mean to grab the spring. Excuse me. Yes, the return of the beer scratches is soon to come. Thank you for the TGIFs. Appreciate that. G Fuel. This out of the way. Put this over here. Hey, it's going. How are you? Working on this Kaizo level here. Almost 14,000 likes. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. Let's get those likes up. Kind of sleepy though. I hear you. Appreciate you hanging out though. Sorry, I screwed that up. Is this the level? What do you mean by that? Yeah, this is the one that Brian was playing yesterday. Sparrow's tough right here. Sec. There we go. As usual, tick penalty delays. Dang, yeah, a little bit of progress there. What do you got going on this weekend? I gotta get some compression gloves. Thank you, Megan. Appreciate that. Not much for you. Nothing on flat, bro. Yeah, I understand. I gotta work tomorrow. After that, I gotta run some errands. I gotta get back into work now, and I'm still waiting for my new sneakers to arrive. How about you? Yeah, I'm going like 2 or 3 days a week to the gym, trying to work on my cardio. Trip to the laundromat as long as it's not going to rain. Yeah, I understand that. I do that on Sunday mornings. Try to get there like right when it opens so it's not as crowded. Because there's no laundry facility where I live. What's up, Cookie? All that sort of talk earlier had to give me a... There you go. Yeah, I'll eventually get to the incline. You know, it's baby steps for me right now. Right now I'm trying to get a certain distance within a certain time before I start doing the incline. Yeah, Cookie, I actually had my first taste of it here on stream. I did a live review of it for Mr. Yoshi Eater. Really different. Yeah, I unintentionally had to shave off my beard and goatee. I was trying to trim the goatee and I ended up trimming it too much and I had to shave it all off. But I'm going to grow it back. What's up, Pro Champ? Welcome in. Dang it, man. That part is tough. Smoothie babies. I don't know about that, because I'm already got a $5 shadow going on. I don't think that's going to end up looking good on a baby's bottom. So, here's a little bit of whisker scratch for you there. Hang on, let's see if I can do that better. Whisker scratch. Oh no, this is just a level that Fibbers was playing yesterday. So I wanted to try it out. So watching these sports? Not really. I used to, but it's all changed and I don't like the way it is anymore. Scratch. There you go. Slimmer and younger. Well, don't get used to it. As far as the this part right here, but I am trying to look slimmer because I'm trying to working out and dieting and stuff. I gotta lose this weight. Ugh. Right there. It's like I know what I need to do, but it's the challenge of doing it. Over 20,000 likes. Thank you guys. I greatly appreciate that. I have the zero sugar one. I got a case in the fridge. Yeah, that's the one I tried. That's the only one they had here. I'm really disappointed that they kept lying to me about it, saying they never had it. Claudia, thank you for the rose. Appreciate that. Like one of the most difficult jumps I've ever attempted. Then I ran right into the buzzsaw. The guy that's doing 100 days of eating McDonald's by cutting his portions in half down is down 13 pounds now. Wow. That's awesome. Yeah, my diet is I eat a bowl of cereal in the morning. For lunch, I have sandwich wraps, but I have, like for meat, I have unbuttoned roasted turkey. I've cut out red meats. And then for dinner, I have grilled chicken with a side salad. And then for like if I want snacks, I have like sugar-free fruit snacks. Browsing Amazon for 8-bit, all different Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox controllers. Yeah, I got it from all systems, but you know, just find one that's USB, and that'll work. He was on the Today Show yesterday and going on some other show now too. Nice. Yeah, I think it's cool that my friend was on the Kelly Clarkson show for doing social clubs for kids, you know, with just talking about playing video games. She ended up on the Kelly Clarkson show because of it. Thank you guys for the likes. Greatly appreciate that. So none of y'all answered my question earlier. Did anybody watch the first episode of season 3 of The Mandalorian? It is a tough jump. It is a real tough jump. Yeah, what'd you think of it? Without spoiling it for anybody. Going into this weekend. I'm so behind that I haven't even seen the first season. Oh, wow. Yeah, one at a time, Fippers. One at a time, bro. I was just so happy to see Grogu again. Yeah, I know, right? I love the Star Wars Rebels Easter egg that they had in that episode. If you know what I'm talking about. If not, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I was doing so good on this jump before. Yeah, after this level, I'm going to try this Super World that Sebi gave me that's got Kaizo's in it. It's not a full world, though. It's only like 2 worlds with 5 levels each. So it's not like a full, you know, 8 worlds. But he said it's got similar ones to this one. Dude! I wasn't going to watch it at first, but I started watching Star Trek Season 3. Right on. I need to watch that series. I've seen bits and pieces of it. Right now, I've also been trying to catch up on NCIS. I'm on Season 17. Thank you for the cat paws. Appreciate that. Where's Chris King been anyways? I haven't seen him in a long time. Hope he's doing alright. Yeah, I've seen trailers for the cast of The Next Generation being back. There's like so much to watch right now. I also need to catch up on The Last of Us, as well as Season 2 of The Bad Batch. I also need to watch Wakanda Forever, so I need to be all caught up on my MCU stuff. Yeah, I watched the first 2 episodes of The Last of Us. I need to catch up on it. What I've seen so far is pretty good. I mean, come on, it's Pedro Pascal. You can never go wrong with Pedro Pascal. Missed last week's episode. Gonna wait till tomorrow and watch both episodes back to back. Right on. What's up, sweet tea? How are you, my friend? Welcome to another Crazy Kaiser level. Got so many series I'm trying to watch. Same. And then, of course, you know, they got that 30th anniversary of Power Rangers coming out in April on Netflix. And then whenever the final season of Cobra Kai comes out, I'm going to watch that. Hang on just a sec, folks. Yeah, they're doing a 30th anniversary of the original Power Rangers on Netflix in April. You got some of the OGs coming back. You got Billy, Zach, Rocky, Adam, Kat, Aisha, and then they're going to have the daughter of Trini in it as well. Rise of Skywalker? Yeah, it was alright. Wasn't my favorite, but I don't hate it. Yeah, me and my brother used to watch the OG Power Rangers like all the time. When he was in elementary school and I was in high school, junior high. And like he loved the Power Rangers so much that he had like their toys and their bed sheets and everything. And like we would like go outside and like pretend we were Power Rangers fighting off the putties. Have to check that out. Hope they have flashbacks of Tamiana Remembrance. I'm sure they will. I also can't wait for them to release that project he was working on. What was it? Legend of the White Dragon? The only thing that's disappointing is no Kimberly, but yeah, her and Jason won't be in it. But I think it was Jason just said it just didn't feel right for him to do it. Or Austin St. John, I'm sorry, I should say. Amy Jo Johnson, for her, it was a scheduling conflict because she was in the middle of a project that she was working on. Dude. I don't understand why I can't get over that part anymore. There we go. And then I screwed up. But from what I understand, and I don't know who it is that's going to play the character, but you do see the Green Ranger in the trailer for the Power Rangers 30th anniversary. But it's not played by Jason David Frank. No, it's not a flashback. Mm-mm. David Yost was trying to get his own Power Ranger script involved. Yeah. I saw like this kind of conference call thing. It was David Yost, Amy Jo Johnson, Jason David Frank, and David Yost was talking about it. He's like, hey, I've got this project I'm working on for like a reunion, and I want you guys to be involved in it. And they both said that they wanted to do it. So, but then Jason David Frank said after the Legend of the White Dragon, he wasn't going to do anything Power Rangers anymore. And of course, then we all know what happened to him. And then Amy Jo Johnson couldn't do it because of scheduling conflict. It's an me, Luigi. And then Austin St. John he just doesn't want to do anything other than going to Comic Cons. He really doesn't want to do anything Power Rangers related anymore. Excuse me. But it'll still be good to see some of the OG cast come back. Genshin Impact's pretty good. Yeah, I've heard it's a pretty good game. Dang that wall. Apparently he's been releasing the scripts for it. I heard he also got in trouble recently with like some kind of scam or something like that. No, have I ever played it? No, I haven't. I might try it out eventually. I've got a backlog of games. Where am I from? I figured the name would eventually give it away. Played it on PlayStation back when it first came out. Right on. Oh, so much progress. All right, Brittany, have a good night. Tell Maddie I said happy birthday again. Tell the girls it's second night. It is a really, really tough jump. You gotta time it just perfectly. What's up, Ken? And it's like you gotta get the shell position correctly, you gotta jump on the spring correctly and everything. And then once you jump on the shell on that part, you gotta jump it right where that square is to be able to get over the spike. I'm going to take a little bit of breather. I'll be right back. Be just a few minutes. All right, I'm back. Thank you guys for your patience. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know where Darth Dreads has been. You hate the weekends? Why's that? I look forward to the weekends. Thank you, I appreciate that. Come on. Excuse me. Hesitated too much on that jump. Okay, so on TikTok, you have to have 1,000 followers to stream at all. And then to get a stream key like I did, you message this agency called Carter Pulse you message them through TikTok, not TikTok, Twitter. And then they give you all the information that you need to be able to get a stream key and all the requirements and everything. And then you also have to use what's called OBS software. And then you also have to have a capture card. So the capture card goes between your computer and your console. Dang it, man. Welcome to the Struggle Bus, folks. Strap on in. It's going to be a while. Ice Chat Latte, welcome in. Good to see you, my friend. How are you feeling? For 2 minutes, it's over. I know you'll be happy when that's over. Feeling better, but my back hurts. I understand. Mario, brother, hang on. Man, much love to you, brother. You know, I'm here if you ever need anything. All right? And I mean that. So don't worry about the collab. Don't worry about anything. I know you got to take some personal time off. But, you know, like I said, if you need anything, don't hesitate to message me, you know, on Discord or whatever. So, and keep in touch, brother. All right, we're praying for you. Yeah, much love to you, brother. You know we always got your back. Progress Pizza! Oh yeah, that was tons of Progress Pizza though. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that's up to Mario for him to say it. It's his business. Man, that was a lot of Progress Pizza right there. That was like 3 extra large orders of it, you know? Oh, I know. I was just saying in general. Joey, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. How you been? I'm doing well. Doing well. Just streaming and working, you know, living the good life. Always trying to. Like the mic? Yeah, I just got this on Sunday. You have a lot more patience than me. Yeah, it takes a lot of patience to do these kind of levels. Yeah, this is the same kind of mic that Booney has. Got it off of Amazon. I think it was like, what, $52 American? And one cool thing I like is that, so it's got where you can, you know, attach it to, you know, your desk or your table, whatever, and then it extends out so you can have it close to you. And then it's got the little pop filter right here. And then so that's a one-touch mute button right there. That's all you have to do is just tap that this little button right here. You tap it, and it mutes everything. Oh my God! Look at that Progress Pizza. Let's go. Second checkpoint. Hey, thank you for the finger hearts. Appreciate that. What's up, Adam? No, I use OBS. Man, that was such a good run on that part. That Progress Pizza tastes good, absolutely. That was some delicious Progress Pizza. Because Progress Pizza is the best pizza. I'm having a hard time getting that bomb on, though. Said hello, then you eat it to yourself. Oops. I know. I can't believe I made that part. Thank you for the roses. Appreciate that. Wonder how much more I have to go to get to the end. Yikes, that's a little bit boring. Checkpoint Pizza. What's up, Jesse? Guys, make sure to follow my good friend Jesse _ OG to VR that just joined us in chat if you're not already. I'm sure most of you are. But like I always say, I give credit where credit is due, and he is the reason why I got into the gaming community here on TikTok in the first place. You know, so I owe a lot of it to him. Make sure to give him a follow, folks. Checkpoint Pizza. Love it. Yeah, that's why you need a shell there. Anytime, brother. Anytime. You know I always got your back. A little bit more Progress Pizza. Let's go. I don't consider myself a legend at all. I'm nothing like how Booney and Mario and Loco and Jesse and all of them do it. I mean, I'm working on it, but those are the legends right there. You know, Zero Maverick, Candy Pastel, Ryu Car, Grand Pooh Bear. 23,000 likes. Let's go. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. Oh, almost had that. That was some more Progress Pizza right there. We are slowly but surely working our way towards the end. It's funny, legends always think they're not legends. I just try to stay humble, you know? You know, I don't want to be this big egotistical person that thinks they're better than everybody else, you know? Back in a new room. Yep. Ran right into that wall. Your switch isn't turning on. Oh, that is not good. Is it charged? Oh, a little bit of Progress Pizza. No, Ram, this is Mario Maker 2 on the Nintendo Switch. Hey, Michaela, welcome in. Okay, what was I supposed to do there? Haven't used it in forever. Yeah, you might want to charge it. See if the charging works. Jinx. Jinx poke. You owe me a Coke. You plugged it in? All right. Sometimes you might want to leave it charging for a while and then try to turn it on. Well, Adam, I greatly appreciate that, man. That means a lot to me. It really does. You know, that's what I'm trying my best to do is, you know, trying to keep things positive and inspire others and just, you know, bring some positivity into this world because there's too much negativity in it already. Joey, I would try to call Nintendo Helpline. Maybe they got some tricks that they can help you with. I am stumped on that part. There's a pipe and then there's a key door. You are Nintendo? Well, hi, Nintendo. If you're Nintendo, I got a demand for you. Port over Twilight Princess and Wind Waker to the Switch. What's up, Silver? How you doing, brother? There's another awesome streamer you guys need to follow. Is Silver Psycho. No, can do. Well, I disagree, Nintendo. But yeah, follow my friend Silver Psycho. He does a lot of awesome streaming as well. Yeah. I got that caffeine rush going. That was pretty good, Dr. Pepper. This one was the zero sugar one, so it's all caffeine on this end. Of course, between that and my G Fuel, I got enough caffeine in me. There's Pepper. There you go. Do I need to wait? Well, Dollar General has DP really cheap right now. Stocked up on my strawberries and cream. Dude, I didn't even think of Dollar General. I should have gone there. I got a 12-pack from Walmart, but all they have was the zero sugar kind, which, you know, perfectly fine for me because I don't really like having a lot of sugar. Does that hurt the turtles? Yeah. It might. Don't really care. It's not like the Ninja Turtle's gonna come and attack me or anything, you know. No crossover in this game. Oh, I get it. I gotta keep jumping there until the switch turns on. That's what it is. Okay. They work for Koopa. Okay, I got it figured out now. I know what to do. I just gotta sit there and survive until the switch hits. Almost 30,000 likes. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. Excuse me. I need this payday better. When you're done with that, I'm not doing a level request today. I'll do that tomorrow. After this level, I'm gonna do some more Kaizos. There we go. Oh, I almost had it. I almost had that. That was so freaking close. No! Oh man, I gotta figure out how to jump up there. Yeah, definitely some progress pizza, man. Yeah, absolutely. You can definitely submit the levels in the Discord for anybody else to play. Paging Dr. Mario. Paging Dr. Mario. Hands on my mic. That was weird. Maybe they're trying to come after my Dr. Pepper. You got 6 12-packs for $23? Wow. Right, Progress Pizza is the best pizza. Throwing this out there, if Mario is a doctor... And Luigi is an OBGYN. No, the whole Progress Pizza thing is just something I made up. Well, at least Luigi's got someone that doesn't cheat on him, like Mario does. Mario's always having to rescue Peach because of the fact that she keeps leaving him for Bowser. And Bowser keeps trying to come after her because of the fact that she owes back child support. Hey, Anime Army. Welcome in. Good to see you. Right? Everybody hating on Bowser, and Bowser's just trying to, take care of his kids. Oh, I should have waited for the shell. That's right, Daisy's loyal. Rosalita's loyal. Peach be out on the street just giving it to everybody. Mario acts like an only child. Luigi's got to clean up his mess. Who is Rosalina loyal to? Pretty much everyone in her galaxy. Bowser's a victim. See, I agree. Everybody hating on Bowser. Bowser's just trying to take care of his kids, man. Dang it, man. That last part is tough to get up there. The artist formerly known as Anime Army. There you go. Yeah, Andrea gets it, absolutely. Thanks, Anime Army. Yeah, I've been doing practicing a lot of Kaizo lately. That and speedruns. So Bowser's the victim, Luigi's the true hero, and Mario's the absolute villain alongside Yoshi. Absolutely. See, you get it. And see, they even touch upon in the Mario Sunshine. They talk about Peach being the mother of the Kooplings. What did Yoshi do? Have you guys played Yoshi's Island, man? How many times did little baby Mario almost die because of Yoshi? that part's tough. What's up, Pax? Oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. It's right around here. We eat the Yoshis. Trust me, I don't want to keep getting unalived. I'm trying my best to get this level done. Here she was running game with the Hammer Bros too. Yeah, the Hammer Bros. You got it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks, Ace Block. Dang it. Exactly. It's like my motto, you know, it's never a matter of if, it's always a matter of when. Her favorite rapper is Sir Vix-a-Lot. Exactly, Michaela, exactly. That is very true. Yeah, I figured. Over 30,000 likes. Let's go. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. I was on there. No! Dang it. If I had stayed on there, I could have cleared that part. Dang, I was like that close. Oh, man. Dang, Muscle Memory had me thinking I was still jumping on shells. Alright, that was a big old ball of shucky darns. Dang it. Well, good for Mario. What's the point of saying that? Seriously. Yeah, Yeah, probably just you're probably right. Just do the 3 shells and then jump up there. If you're talking about Mario as an M. the Ordinary Gamer, absolutely, he could probably do this in 1 shot. I know he's a lot better at this doing Kaizos than me, but at the same time, it's kind of disrespectful to come in somebody's stream and compare them to some other streamer. Did I just get oh, there we go. Let's go! Take your chaos and shove it. Let's go! G Fuel. Alright, you can go. Yeah, Fibbers missed it. Yeah, I was confused for a second too, but I was like, okay, either I got trolled or they're just gonna have to, or I'm gonna have to be patient on that part. But I'm glad I just sat there and waited instead of starting over. Man, what a level. Hey, thank you for the TGIF, SMD. Appreciate that. I need to take a little bit of a breather. Burnout syndrome, I know, right? They misspelled Kaizo, though. That was a good level, though. I don't know neither, Adam, but you know what? You know what I say to that? They hate us because they ain't us. Every time I join your stream, there's always a troll. Fortunately, that's part of the biz. You know, people are going to try to find things to tear other people down because they themselves are miserable. Alright, give me a second, folks. I got to get that maker code that Sebi gave me. SGF. B7G. There you go, Michaela. Oh, the Super World is from the same guy who made the level that I was just doing. I feel like an idiot. So let's try some other levels. He's got a lot of levels. Keizo, nothing special. Alright, let's try this one. Hey, Fritz. Good to see you, brother. How you been, man? Screw that up. Doing all taking a break from Mario Maker for a smidge. Yeah, I understand. What's up, K-Dog? Okay, I'm making a level that folded me like a lawn chair. Oh, wow. Yeah, I started doing Kaizo levels now. I just beat one just a minute ago. Some chips with that queso. I just ordered Mario Maker 2. Can't wait to get it. I hope you enjoy it. It's definitely one of my favorite games. Oh yeah, speaking of March, did you know that today is the exact 6-year anniversary of the Nintendo Switch coming out? First came out 6 years ago from today. Oh yes, PAX, I did, very much so. I will be posting that on TikTok. Yoshi Eater enjoyed every bit of me liking it. Yo, what's up, Scotty? Welcome in. Yep. I saw somebody post a better on TikTok earlier. SMD, that's the one we're talking about. I did try it earlier. Thank you, Vicente. Appreciate that. But yeah, SMD, the Strawberries and Cream Dr. Pepper, I tried it earlier on stream for my friend Mr. Yoshi Eater and did a live review of it. It's really good. I had the zero sugar one. It's really good. My favorite is vanilla lime Dr. Pepper. What's a vanilla lime? I didn't even know about that. Hey, what's up? Welcome in. You'll let go with a button on that part. In the sense that you have to follow the coins on this one. Yeah, I think you're right, Adam. It's just that jump right there. It was tough. Have to order it at Sonic. Don't think Dr. Pepper actually makes that flavor. Oh, okay. I gotcha. I was gonna say, I've never heard that flavor. Do I smoke cigarettes? No. I used to, a long time ago. Give it up. I haven't been a Sonic in forever. Vanilla lime. I'm gonna have to try that maybe sometime. It is a tough jump, absolutely. Almost had it. I don't drink coffee. I used to drink coffee. I don't drink coffee anymore. Honestly, the Dr. Pepper I had today was like the first soda I've had in months because I've been trying to cut off like sodas and coffees and stuff like that and just drink mostly water. That's why I have G Fuel, because, you know, it's just water with energy mix. You got a soda stream? Nice. I'm remember when they first came out. I was working at Best Buy. I sold them. Do I like Mexican food? Yeah, I love Mexican food. Mexican food and Italian food are like my favorites. Don't try double jumping at the end. Oh, okay. Trying to curb my soda cravings with sparkling waters. There you go. I live in Chicago and there's not many good Mexican places here. Well, I live in Texas. There's tons of good Mexican places. Carbonate my G Fuel. There you go. I'm in North Texas, near Oklahoma, but once my lease is up, I'm going to move back to Houston, where I'm originally from. Excuse me. Yeah, that's right. You know, that was like a pizza roll. Houston's getting overcrowded recently. Dang it. I hate those music blocks. I've actually never been to Chicago. Progress Pizza is the best pizza. Colin64, thank you for the share. Appreciate that. Almost had that. Thank you, Strappy. Appreciate that. When you jump on the thing, then jump on the other thing, it will be successful. That's right. You got to do the thing to do the thing, you know? Because once you do the thing, you've done the thing. Yeah, I'm getting the pattern of it. It's just getting that lower jump off the shell right there is a little difficult. almost had that. I'll get it eventually, like I did the last level. The most amount of views I ever had at one time on a stream was a little over 2,000. Yes, Adam, you are very wise, my friend. So what happened was, so Monday I was trying to trim the goatee because I had to go in the office on Tuesday. And I slipped and I trimmed it a little too much and it didn't look good, so I had to shave it all off. Dang it. What's up, Microwave? Welcome in. Yoda you are. Hey, Emilio, welcome in. That's interesting. Yeah, it's already growing back, so. Yeah, I had some progress pizza. I just gotta figure out that one part with the shell. Oops. Wasn't supposed to do that. This is getting some more consistency on this part. Oh, come on. Oh man, that's a shell jump. Oh, that's tough. I haven't done a shell jump in a while. Oh. That's what she proclaimed. Well, at least it's got a good indicator of where you need to throw it and where you need to jump. I've been able to do regular shell jumps, but not like how they've got it on this level, so this is going to be a challenge for me. Hang on a sec. Come on. Techfinity's acting up again. Yep. Pro controller. Emotional damage. What's up, Melissa? Welcome in. Doing some Kaizo again. Kai's no to me. Didn't mean to throw it up. Yeah, when you play it as just a regular level and not as a super world, you don't have to worry about lives. The checkpoint is teasing you right after the shell jump. I know, right? Such a tease. This is a tough jump. I want to say that Snowball Snafu level that I played a few weeks ago. Actually, no, I take that back. Still to this day, there's a level called Bowser's Mecha Zapper Castle. That took me several days to beat. It wasn't a Kaizo or anything, it was just a regular boss battle, but the mechanics in it are insane. And there's 3 Bowsers you have to fight. And it took me I want to say 4 or 5 days to beat it. Yeah, it was really challenging. And honestly, it was just mostly the first of the 3 Bowsers was the most challenging part. Like the second and third one, after you beat the first one, they were actually pretty easy. Yeah, I wish I had recorded it when I challenged it. I wish I still had the level code for it. Because who knows, it might be easier for now. Because it was a while back when I played it, so my skills weren't as good as they are now. Lots of practice. That's all I can say. The more you practice, the more you find out the speed strats for all the levels, you know. Dang it, almost had that. Alright, I'm going to give this about another 30 minutes, then I'm going to call it because I got to work tomorrow. So I have to get up early. Dang it, almost had that. Very shy guy, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Dang it. Excuse me. Baba Tunde, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Gotta hydrate. Gotta hydrate so you don't unlivedrate. Gotta get that G Fuel in me. It took Edison 2,774 times to figure out how to make a light bulb. Oh, wow. G Fuel. Over 35,000 likes. Let's go. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. See if we can try to get to 50,000 before I end the stream. Almost. Oh, that was close. That was close. Thank you guys, appreciate that. I don't know what's more of a difficult jump, that one or the one from the last level. Alright, you guys are rocking it already. You're already at 38,000. Let's go. Hey, Mr. Nugget, welcome in. What's funny is the name of the level. I know, right? Acts like it's no biggie. It's an easy level. Hang on just a second. Kaizo, nothing special. 40,000 likes. Let's go. You guys are almost there. All right, piece of cake. Yeah, easy peasy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You know, just like that. Excuse me. What's up, Dusty? Welcome in. Oh yeah, easiest level ever. You know, it's easier than those ones where there's like nothing there and you just go from point A to point B and you're at the goal. I mean, those are the hardest ones. A lot of people say they're easy. They're not. Dang it. Threw it the wrong way. Dang it, man. Actually, I never heard the term struggle bus until my friend Stephanie used it. Y'all know her as Avery Wright Designs. Yeah, she was using it and just kind of cashed on, you know. So other people started using it. So yeah, we're definitely riding the struggle bus on these levels. It's about another 20 minutes. I'll have to call it. I think you guys are gonna get those likes before I do, though. There you go, Adam. I need you to be my PR person. Dang it. Guess I'm getting some more consistency on this part. I can just get that shell jump down. You guys are almost at 45,000 already. Appreciate that. I gotta jump then throw. I gotta remember that. Give it a break, Adam. I want you guys hurting yourselves. All right, Marlon, I appreciate you. Not a problem. You need to take a break, take a break. I don't mind at all. I'm not going to sit there and slave labor you guys. Oh, I threw it too early. Y'all are almost there, though. No. The only time I've ever actually just decided not to finish the level is because of the fact that it's just got too hard for me. Like, the difficulty level, I knew I couldn't beat it. But, like, I wouldn't, like, get upset and rage quit or anything. Threw it wrong. Thank you, Jacob. I appreciate that. It's not worth raging over. It's a video game. You know? Plus, like I always say, you know, I live by my motto. It's never a matter of if, it's always a matter of when, you know? Even if I have to come back to that level at a later time, so be it. You know? Tapped myself out of life. Oh no! Oh, you guys are almost there. You did a tap yeet. That's what it is. You did a tap yeet. Oh. Man, that part is tough. That's what she said. Anyways. 50,000 likes. Let's go. Thank you guys. Greatly appreciate that. You guys are amazing. No problem, Bob. I haven't heard that in a while. Oh, dang it. Let's go. That's the plan, Stan. You got it, dude. Yeah, it is a difficult level. But I love the challenge. Yeah, I know they're back. Ernest goes to camp. You know what I mean, Vern? I used to watch his the show that he had before he was doing the movies. This has been a long week. Man. I didn't get a haircut, but I unintentionally shaved. Monday evening, I was trying to trim the goatee and I slipped and I trimmed it too much, so I had to shave it all off. I know, right? You'd think it would support you, but no, it wants to work against you. Y'all crack me up. All right, 10 more minutes. That was unfortunate. What's up, Marco? Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Marco, you gotta play these levels, man. These are some challenging Kaizo levels. By the way, I'm sure most of you are, but if you're not following my good friend Marco, aka Retro Games of Tom, be sure to give him a follow. He's an awesome streamer, content creator, and ladies, he has a massive gaming collection. What did you think I was gonna say, you perv? Oh, I sure will, bro. I'll hit you up on that tomorrow. Yo, Booney Veterans in the house. Speaking of legends, I'm sure most of you are following Booney Veteran, but if you're not, make sure to. He is the master of Mario 3 Kaizos. He's an awesome streamer, content creator, good friend of mine. Make sure to give him a follow. almost had that. Which one? You're working on Kaiser World 3 right now, aren't you? I am doing well. I actually just beat a Kaiser level just a little while ago. Now I'm working on another one. So, Maker's got nothing but Kaizos on it, so I'm trying it out. And I did a live review of Strawberries and Cream Dr. Pepper with zero sugar for Mystery Yoshi Eater. And that was some damn good stuff. Yeah, Strawberries and Cream. What was it? Brittany said she could see the moment that it left my soul. As long as to that extent. Oh, you beat the Parabita level? Nice. Mr. Yoshi Eater, converting people one day at a time. There you go. I seriously think Dr. Pepper needs to endorse him, like for real. Especially for that Kenny G video he did. Will the beard be making a comeback? Absolutely, Frank. Absolutely. It was an unintentional getting rid of. I was trying to trim the goatee and I slipped and I trimmed it too much. So I had to shave it all off. But yes, I am going to grow it all back. It's actually the first time in a long time I've been like fully shaved, you know, with no goatee or whatever. It's like even if I like completely trim and shave the sides, I usually at least keep the goatee. I did that on Monday evening. I was trying to look all presentable because I had to go in the office on Tuesday for a meeting. Yeah, it has been the talk of the town for the past couple of streams. I'm sure it'll be brought up again tomorrow. Screw that up. I complimented the clean shave last night, but I forgot to ask about the beard and its return. Yeah, I mean, it has its ups and downs, but I still prefer to, at the least, to have a goatee, you know? Because I like doing the beard scratches. Get some ASMR up in here, you know? What's up, Nate? Welcome in. Alright, got a few more minutes. No, Ernie, this is Mario Maker 2 on the Nintendo Switch. No Clip Gaming, hello, welcome in. Yeah, I gotta bring that back for the beard scratch. Oh, I highly suggest it. It is a great game. Ah, I threw it the wrong way. Yeah, it's a pretty challenging level. What do I enjoy about them? It helps me kind of work on my skills. So it's like practicing to make my skills better. And, you know, the enjoyment you feel once you beat them, you know, it just gives you like this great, you know, adrenaline high. Yeah, see, with me, I always go by this motto. It's never a matter of if, it's always a matter of when. Oh, that was so close. Exactly, you feel good when you finally beat the levels. You know, it's a sense of accomplishment. You've completed a challenge. But at the same time, you know, levels like this, they definitely take a great deal of patience. Alright, let's see. 5 more tries. Yes, Miss Robin, this is Mario Maker 2 on the Nintendo Switch. You know, some people have it. You know, it's just something you gotta teach yourself. Hey, Bubble Rainbow, welcome in. Alright, 3 more tries. I'm gonna have to call it. So I've got to work tomorrow. Dang overtime, but you know, got to make that extra money too. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are times I've been slightly frustrated, but I don't get to the point where I ever rage quit. I'm going to start streaming Odyssey next week. It'll be on Friday evenings. I understand, Frank. Yeah, for me, you know, I actually have plenty of time since my kids are all grown up and moved out and everything, and I'm on my own. I think if all the Mario games are on sale right now on the eShop, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, she's 4 months? Oh, wow. Congratulations, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, my kids are 18. They're all moved out, have jobs. But yeah, I'm going to park it for now. And I will be back on tomorrow. I don't know exactly what time, but I will post in the Discord before I go live. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Greatly appreciate it. If you haven't already, check the link in my bio. You can join our community Discord. You can follow me on Twitch. Subscribe to me on my YouTube channel. I post all my video on demands on there, as well as I do some shorts on there. I've got all my other social media on there. You can also get a discount code for G Fuel, which is my sponsor. You can get 20 to 30% off on all your online orders. I want to thank you guys for all the likes, the shares, the gifts, the follows, and the subscriptions. We hit over 50,000 likes today. Thank you guys so much for that. Again, I'll be back on sometime tomorrow. I'll post in the Discord before I do. So I hope you guys have a good night or a good day wherever you are in the world. And as always, stay up big.